do this. QPR versus Brighton. We'll start Nubel in goal. Mankia, White, Ampadu, Manning will come out for De Silva. We'll have Taraptin Gazorla with Doku, Eze, Asai Samuel and Nketiah on the bench. And we won't forget to bring Hector Villalba. Guerrero has picked up a slight injury, but that's okay. Sold a few players as well in the last episode. We got about 223,000 in the wage budget, which will be enough to bring in Karius and Fosu Mensah, but it won't be enough to bring in Lionel Messi right now, but we will aim to do that. Potentially next season there will be a formation change. I don't really want to do that, but also we are going to have Taraptin Cazorla for next season, potentially. And then we need two holding midfielders, but we don't really have the funds to probably bring those in next season. We'll have to just see. We'll get to that when we get there, but Cazorla now will play it across to Adel Taarabt. He'll go to Asai Samuel. Lovely turn from Eddie Nketiah, looks to get us off to the dream start against Brighton. We couldn't quite manage it, despite being in very good form at the minute in terms of goal scoring. So it could have been a perfect start for us. Let's make sure we pick up 3 points against teams like Brighton, particularly at home. Rapp finds Asai Samuel, lovely touch, goes to Eze. No, it's Nketiah. Nketiah into Eze. Eze, oh, side netting. Eze gets better and better game in, game out. And our captain has been brilliant this season. He's top of the goal scoring charts pretty much. He's top of the assists as well pretty much. He's pushing the boundaries. He's saved us a few times this season. Doku goes to Eddie Nketiah. We tried to go back to Doku. Brighton defending quite well today, but it does sort of feel like there's an opportunity for us today. Harry Winks fouled. There'll be a yellow card for that. Santi Mankia wins. Finds Cazorla. Goes to Eze. There's Nketiah ahead, who's looking for a goal today. You can sort of sense it in him. And he turns back inside here, and he might get it early on. Eddie Nketiah has been looking for a goal. He's made the chances to do it, and he's scored to make it 1-0. Lovely stuff from Eddie Nketiah. That was perhaps the place where it was impossible. Nice little drag back, cuts inside, finish is good as well. And he has been scoring goals recently, which is good. He's now on 11 in the Premier League. If he hits 20 by the end of the season, I'll be happy with that return, to be honest. I do normally expect quite a bit more from my strikers, at least my main strikers anyway, but you know, he does come off all the time, about 60 minutes into the game. You know, he's been decent other than that.
Been champions of the Premier League in
chasing the ball.
For Leicester City, this is a bit of a fall from grace so far.
Yeah, I just can't see them closing the gap now and getting into one of those Champions League positions. For start off, the team spirit looks awful.
Go to Taarabt. He can go to Asai Samuel, who's got space here. Brighton really haven't hit our level today yet. Asai Samuel does well, puts it across, excellent ball for Doku. He's got a free header there, he has to do better with that, for me personally. He should be disappointed with himself, because I certainly am. Ryan will go forward. Header won by Ben White, and Eze brings it down. I'll go to Jeremy Doku, who looks to attack that space. He's got Eze. Eze, he went for the shot first time, blocked for a corner. Cazorla takes, look at Ethan Ampadu. Good challenge, keep going.
Knockout. Anthony Knockout.
Great ball to his Chiado. Potential for a cross.
In forward areas for them. Impressive in possession. Passing's good. Possibly dangerous.
Lovely work. Ben White. Said plenty of times. Signing of the season. I don't know if you can say player of the season. I think Eze has to be up there for sure. Ampadu well done.
He's got the ball away from the danger momentarily, but it is
I don't know if you'd say anyone else was there. Maybe Newell in the third place position. But certainly Eze and Ben White have been players of the year so far. But certainly sign of the season has to be Ben White, no questions about that. Here's Jada Silva. Goes inside. He's been very good as well. I would say most improved since coming in. Doku's.
So ruthlessly at times. It's been a joy to watch. Textbook stuff from them.
It started off with Ryan Manning as our main left back, and he has slowly taken that place as his own. Challenge from Makio. He's been very good as well. Doku. We'll go across to Eze. He's got Asai Samuel, also got Nketiah. He goes to Nketiah. Tries to spin. We'll keep going. And we'll play it back to Eddie Nketiah. Eddie Nketiah, near post, makes it 2-0. And like I said, Nketiah is starting to get his form back in terms of scoring. This is what he was like in the Championship. He absolutely tore that up. He was top goal scorer. And seems to be doing a similar thing in the Premier League at the moment. Had a tough start to the season for sure, but finally starting to find his feet and makes it 2-0. Brighton really not turned up today, and, we're taking full advantage of that. Eze wins it back, as Nketiah over the top, but he'll hold it up and go to Doku. Doku, that's a fantastic challenge from Harry Winks. Kelly intercepted. Into Adel Taarabt. Back to Santi. Doku. Nice little skill. Can't get around him there.
Santi Cazorla.
That's to Adel Taarabt. Eze goes away. Winks has had a good game today. Potentially could be on my radar if we do need central defensive midfielders for next season. Adel Taarabt. Puts inside. Goes to Eze. Eze one more to Doku. Doku's crossing. And Nketiah for the hat-trick. Gets it. That might be a perfect... It is a perfect hat-trick. It's a perfect first half hat-trick. That is a very rare thing to see. He scored with his right, he scored with his left, and now he scored with his head. Lovely work by Doku. Nketiah with a hat-trick. And this is what we want from Eddie Nketiah. If he has a strong end to the season, then for sure he's got his place in the squad next year, you would think. But right now we are 3-0 up. I can't see us dropping this game. Let's just go out there and make sure it's a convincing win, and that we get 3 points and a clean sheet. That would be nice, but yeah, Brighton just haven't really shown up today. I'm not too sure what it is. Harry Winks has probably been the standout player. In all honesty. Go on.
Excellent interception.
Cazorla. Fully off the ball now. McAllister.
Here's Winks.
Anthony Knockout.
Traore. Just a little nudge to nudge you in the direction of what's coming up on EA Sports for you.
And new ball makes a save. Ampadu might get a yellow for that early foul. Won't do. Get away with it. We've got West Brom next as well, so we've got a pretty good run in at the moment. It's a terrible cross. Eze brings it down. He's got Eddie Nketiah ahead. That's a lovely ball. If he can get away from his striker, he cuts inside. Does really well here, Eddie Nketiah. And he's looking for a fourth. Got Eze across. He won't get it to him. Good defending, good recovery, and that Ryan collects. Doesn't get easier for them. They've got Liverpool next. Ball over the top. We'll come to Newell and that'll meet it. Very much learning from his German teammate Manuel Neuer here, with some of them dribbling out from the back. Jada Silva cuts inside.
One side seems far more up for it than the other.
Can't do it all, Jake. I think his name's Jake. I could have been saying his name the whole time, to be honest. Never really checked. Cazorla into Eze. Lovely. Eze still.
It's about finding the right pass
It's
now.
wrapped. Across to Cazorla. Finds Doku. Nice spin. Can he get there?
Saw the pass coming and got there first.
Ryan clears. Is there a header on that from Ethan Ampadu?
Well, the news has been
Aze.
confirmed from Old Trafford
Tuchel's gone to Manchester United. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, about 40 million.
Said about West Ham having a very good squad. Starting to be raided. I'm sure it will for a few years to come. It's a great ball into the box. Got punched by Newell. And Paddy gets onto it. Santi Cazorla.
Giving it away under no pressure at all. Bernardo. Izquierdo. Here's Bernardo.
Good challenge, get you going. Good over.
He's got possession back for his team.
Samuel. To beat his man, I won't do it. I'm going to make some subs next time it goes out of play though.
Well, that is a cheap piece of play
looking a little bit tired.
Away like that. And there's the interception.
Shit.
He's confident with the ball at his feet, isn't he?
Could be a goal here. It will be. Lovely work by McAllister. Left every player in his wake. And a really good finish from him. We know he's got quality. It's his first goal in the Premier League though, so probably not that good. But we know he's got quality and we just let him slip there. We're going to bring on Kent, we're going to bring on Villalba, and I'm going to bring on Josh Maja for the last 20 minutes or so. Freshen things up. Sure we can keep the clean sheet, but Alexis McAllister is a very good player. Left all our players for dead there. Has it? Okay, so Maja, who had one or two good games this year, hasn't really done much other than that. That's a nice turn there. Goes to Ryan Kent. These are the sort of games you need Josh Maja in because he can get goals. And the team's not good enough. He is basically working at a championship level.
Saw the pass and dealt with it.
There's definitely still room for improvement with Josh, and I'm hoping we can get that with him. Save, he was killing me.
Got 10 minutes left on the
Here's
clock.
Izquierdo.
Bernardo. Izquierdo. Here's Bernardo.
Izquierdo still potential for a cross.
Out wide here.
Push them backwards.
Webster. Here they are, still probing away.
Alexis. Good interception.
One way out of that situation with a back heel, but the opposition saw it coming.
Nicely played out from the back. Ryan Kent ahead. He didn't really make the run. Kent back to De Silva. There's Eze in the box. Still De Silva. There's Ryan Kent. Josh Maja, left-footed effort. Blocked. Just doesn't create the chances the way our other strikers do, or other attacking players do anyway.
88 minutes played here. Traore.
It's frustration with Maja because I've seen him in a couple of games do some wonderful things. Just hasn't managed to replicate them. Alexis McAllister running the show. Good challenge by Ben White. Newell tries to keep it in, but it will be a corner to end off the game. Hopefully we can keep it to a 3-1 result. That would be a good win for us. 3 points is 3 points at the end of the day. I don't really care how we get it. Ben White heads it away. Ryan Kent. Down. And that's full time. We take 3 points at home to Brighton. A very good result. And Ketia gets a hat-trick in the first half. We were a little bit poor in the second, but not to worry. And we'll push on. Hopefully Spurs drop points to Everton. I can't see them doing that really, to be honest, but you never know.
Just a moment of your time. No further question.
Still in 7th. We are 6 points off 4th, and potentially 5 points off 5th. So it's going to be difficult to get into those European spots. But we'll do our best, and we'll keep on going. I mean, we're above expectations by every stretch of the imagination. We could easily drop down to 9th. We could drop down to 8th in a moment if Leicester win their game in hand. Which doesn't happen because I think they played United, who beat them. So right now we're in 7th, and we can try and push for 5th and 4th, but it's going to be difficult. We're going to have to keep up a very good run of form, I think. We're against West Brom for this one though at home, and West Brom have always been tricky against us, but since we stepped up to the Premier League, we've been a much better side, and we'll go with that. Manquillo, obviously Jada Silva comes back in, Tarapton, Cazorla, Doku, Eze, Asai, Samuel, and Nketiah. It's probably Alba on the bench. I think actually I'm going to start Hector Villalba today. Give him a little run out. Let's put on goal news. There's no concurrent matches, that's been annoying. Right, let's go. Have you repping for that low life? God, like popping the bitch, skin on me, sticking the slip, diamonds on the neck, yeah, look the wrist, sticking over like Stony everywhere I go, they know me. No one distracts with a deep voice. Eze! Oh my god, he missed. Eze! He missed again. If he misses his third one, we're not going to win this game. Yeah, we're going to win this. Come on then. 3 points in the bag at Loftus Road. West Brom, who tormented us last season, they beat us twice, both 90th minute winners in the Championship, and then beat us in the Cup as well to knock us out. We were tormented by them time after time. We dominated them earlier on in the first tie this season away at the Hawthorns, and now we're in the Prem in the second tie against them, and we're looking to beat them again. Eze on the edge, hasn't got that finesse shot on knockdown, but Johnston makes a save. Forward.
The starting lineup then for Queen's Park Rangers. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee?
Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek. 4-2-3-1, really. The 2 central midfield players supplying support to a 3 ahead of them, and then a long striker with number 10 just behind him.
Go on, Jay. Got the run of Hector Villalba, who's been given a start today. He's been racking up the assists, yet to get his first goal. Spreads it inside for Eze, and Eze finishes. Lovely stuff. And like I said, Villalba gets assists. He's come in, he's done a very good job, he's settled in nicely. May not be a starter for sure, but definitely he racks up the assists, and Eze puts it away again. He's so close to hitting 20 now for the season. I think that's his 19th. Yeah, one more, and Eze hits 20, and he loves scoring against West Brom, because fucking West Brom ruined our season last year at times, and you know, we've come up and they're the ones in last place. We're the ones who've actually progressed.
As clean as a whistle, that challenge. Well, that is a defender's job to come to the rescue.
So every game it shocks me. Still, how good he is. That's an awful pass from Eze. That wasn't really what I wanted. Just wanted it to go short to Rapp. Cazorla says thank you. Still salty. We go back to Hector Villalba. Lovely pass. Hector Villalba. He's got Eze arriving. Nice ball in. It's going to go past him.
Well, the cross played over, but ultimately up a cul-de-sac.
Beaten by his man Doku, chasing back. Does a good job. He gains possession. Manquillo. Go back to him. Lovely. Doku into Eze. Eze into Nketiah. Lovely first touch. Takes it around another. He's into Doku.
It did look as though it was rather a fruitful avenue, but nothing doing.
I forget he's only 19 years of age. Very good little player. Go on.
Grosicki.
Shit. Here's Grosicki.
Grosicki.
Against Ben.
Crossing possibilities. A very effective clearance. Tarapt. White.
Lovely football. Santi, go on. Go on, Doku. You can get onto that. That's a great pass. Keep going.
What he does know how to do is shield the ball.
That's a great ball over the top to Grzycki. End-to-end football, this. It's a lovely ball in. Good save from Nubel. Keeps us in it.
The goalkeeper doesn't.
The other way. As Ace. Oh, go on, Hector. Phillips. The ball comes in back post. Jada Silva didn't make it. Lovely headed wide.
Well, yeah, the linesman's got the best view of them all. I think he got that right.
Spread the play. That could be a little bit of a mistake, but Mankio does well. Eze and Ketia, lovely turn. Needs to be strong. Ends up losing it. Can he win it back? Not quite. Grzycki does well. Lovely pass. Cazorla's not going to make that. Connor Townsend will. Ball goes in. It's again De Silva. He's no good in the air.
Well, it was the pace on the cross.
Luckily, Matt Phillips.
Power on the cross, just cushion it, otherwise it goes over.
Ampadu looking for Tarat. Go on. Goes to Eze. Eze into Doku. Doku finds Eddie and Ketia. He's got Eze. He's also got Doku. Doku finds Eze, and Eze gets his second of the game. Gets 20 goals for the Premier League this season, and makes it 2-0 to QPR. As Nketiah's turn for a hat-trick last week, maybe it's turn for Eze's this week. Lovely work by Nketiah, lays it into Doku, lays it across. Eze's never going to score an easier goal than that one. 20 for the season, well done. Abere Eze. Doku. Picks it up early. Running at the defence. He's going to be caught up. He evades the challenge so nicely. He cuts inside. And he lays it into Nketiah, who gets a really good turn off. The defender was on hand.
Field. Sawyers. They don't normally need a second invitation to give it a go on the counter.
Mendes. Ampadu with a great challenge. Villalba helping out. Go on, Hector.
That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Romeo. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one.
Cazorla.
We have the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes.
Into Doku. Go on. Go on, Jeremy.
Illegal play, and hence a free kick. And it's with Manquillo. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Plenty of players waiting in the middle.
Doku goes to Eze.
Might be on for them.
Lovely spin. Back post. Comes a problem. Be a corner. Spike going heavily into it at a time here. Santi whips it in. Ben White with a header. Flick back post. Needed someone to get on the end of that. And we're going at the halfway point. Steady and in control at 2-0. Fill up my cup a little more, but I'm good. Bodies I can see and I'm doing it.
Tarat.
As they ahead, he's also got Hector Villalba. That's a lovely ball. It's Villalba across. Eze didn't make it, and Ketia will. Gets himself on the score sheet again. That's such a tight angle. Unfortunately, Eze couldn't get on the end of it. And what did I say about Villalba? He gets assists. You can't deny it. I'm still hoping for his first goal for QPR, but it will come. Lovely ball from Hector Villalba. Eze lets it run. Goes in from such a tight angle from Eddie and Ketia, who scores again. He's starting to catch up to Eze, which is good. Which is good. We want that. We want goals. We're very much in control of this game.
Juliano Mascarenhas. It looks promising. Making progress.
Ampadu as well. Just shows how developed the squad has become from last season to this season.
And looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Queen's Park Rangers facing Southampton.
Eze looking for his hat trick. Goes inside. Abere Eze, good save. Nketiah on the rebound. Forward to Santi Cazorla. As a challenging Doku's. Minute.
Juliano Mascarenhas. Sawyers with it. Sawyers. Looks promising, this.
Challenge, Kia.
Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's West Bromwich Albion facing West Ham United.
Yeah, that looks a great matchup, doesn't it? Looking forward to some fast-flowing football there.
Silky on the ball. The way that Ben White wins.
Without question, a huge football story that's broken.
Keeping
Harry
that constant
Kane
pressure
is likely on his way to Bayern League.
Into
Well, there's a suggestion that a bid of around 120 million pounds has been lodged. Decision time for Tottenham. Lots to think about.
Time it goes out of play.
Townsend.
Especially in the position that we're in. Mendes. That'll be ours.
Given away.
Right. Goes to Eddie and Ketia. We get on the end of it.
The hosts have had the lion's share of
keep pressure on.
And
We'll go out of play. In time for us to make some subs. Gonna bring Ryan Kent on for Doku. Gonna bring on Ioannis Hadji for Tarat, and we'll bring on Manny for a little bit. No, we'll bring on Magic. See what he can do. I want to keep Eze on in case he gets his hat trick.
The team. If you've got the ball, you
That'd be
enjoy
nice
the
for him.
ball. And they're turning it into goals as well.
Edwards. Hadji. Ryan Kent
on the
has
pitch.
it. Ioannis Hadji. Simply allowing their opponents to come onto them.
It's got Villalba. I kept on because I feel like he is teeing himself up for a goal, his first goal. It's a very good save by Sam Johnston. Corner ball, Cazorla will take. Looking at Josh Madger. Forward to Villalba again. Takes it down. Hands it back to Santi. It's Madger on. Eze at the back post. Lovely ball from Santi Cazorla. Good defending from West Brom. In the corner. Cazorla will take again. This time looking for Ben White. That's a better header. What is he going to take? I love Ben White to score a goal.
Defender just put him off a little bit, but he's worth an effort. If he goes in, he's a hero.
Johnston forward. Win that. Well done, Ethan. Eze.
Eze.
With this little cheeky flick.
Romeo.
Getting it right mid.
Juliano Mascarenhas.
Good block by Eze. Falls to Madger. That's a better flick. Well done, Josh. And it's Josh Madger through on goal. Gets himself a goal. 4-0. I tell you, Josh Madger does work at championship level. Let's be honest, West Brom are a championship club. But as long as he's getting on the score sheet, that's what matters. I don't know if he'll be a big part of my plans next season. But he's certainly a decent little squad player to have. And he makes it 4-0.
Substitution time it is. Well, we're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago.
Santi, come on, keep going, lad. Oh, one back. And you can play Eze.
Not a good pass.
A tough pass, that one. All over the top. Win that man, Kia. Ball comes in anyway.
And a half-baked clearance.
There's a lovely ball to Hector Villalba. I didn't see the man coming there.
Juliano Mascarenhas. Ibrahim Songare. Is it going to end up being productive for them?
I'll do. 10 minutes to go. Let's make this a really good win.
There, but you have to test the keeper.
Only 10 minutes remaining here.
And across to Jay. Villalba ahead.
On he
Jay
goes.
De Silva knocks it into Eze.
Eze on the ball.
Eze looking for Madger. Cleared away.
Cleared away comprehensively. Juliano Mascarenhas. Edwards. Ibrahim Songare. Sawyers. Juliano
Good ball over the top,
Mascarenhas.
finds Furlong.
Furlong. Space
Right,
and
Kent with a
time
great
for the
block.
cross.
And a lovely
Cross
flick.
blocked.
Sends him back to wherever he came from. Go on, Ryan. Look at this speed from Ryan Kent.
Lost it.
Couldn't do anything with it, unfortunately. All over the top. That should be Ethan's.
Well, that's
Contested.
clear.
And straight back to them, though.
Ibrahim Songare. this could be an interesting avenue. The cross is on.
Great challenge. Keep going. Will there be a cross? It will be.
Glove on the ball from the keeper.
Keep going.
Given away. Looks promising, this.
Ampadu with a good
The
block.
cross not quite imaginative enough.
There we go. 4-0 win. 3 points. A clean sheet. What more do you want? Hoops fans, what more do you want? Lovely little win. And we'll move on. Let's see how we get to man of the match. Interesting. Not undeserved by any means, but we move on.
Some questions regarding the match. Thanks, well played.
Hadji up to 79, De Silva up to 76. We love the growth. We love the growth. It's clearly paying off on the pitch as well. Still 5 points behind United. We've suddenly gained a 5-point gap though over Spurs and Leicester, so that's good. If we become a top 6 club, I would be more than happy with that. There is every chance of 4th place and there is a chance of 5th, but it's going to be tough to do that. We'll just have to see. But I did want to shortlist a couple of players in particular. Hughes and Calvin. Let's sort this out. Yeah, so essentially next season this is what we're sort of going to be lining up with. We'll have Newball and Karius. We'll have Manquillo and Matty Cash. We'll have Ben White and Ampadu with Fosu Mensah and Guerrero. Manning and De Silva. Will Hughes and Calvin Phillips with Santi and Tarap's as backups, despite them decreasing. And maybe if we do have the funds we'll bring in Samari as well. Right mid will be Doku and Villalba. Left mid will be Asai Samuel and Ryan Kent, with Eze and Hadji and Cam. And up front Nketiah, Messi and Josh Badger as well. That's essentially what we're going to be working with next season. To be honest, let's have a look at the monthly scouting update before we move on. Anybody any good? Nope. And nope. And away against Southampton, this could be a tricky one, but hopefully we can go out there, get 3 points and move on.
Thank you all for waiting. We'll be taking questions now.
But love, I got a little more to go. Body's like a signatory. Ain't no way that I'm ignoring this. Yo.
Right.
Yeah. We'll go in that kit. And in that kit, let's look at the team. See Newball, Manquillo, White, Ampadu, Silva, Adel Tarat, Cazorla, Doku, Eze, Nketiah, Salah, Samuel. I've got to start Villalba. I have to start Villalba. It's that simple. To be honest. Goal news wise, we can only listen to Arsenal, Leicester. Leicester are behind us, so we could do with them dropping points, but also we could probably do with Arsenal dropping points. I don't know where they are in the league, probably third, to be honest. So let's go out there, get 3 points, and move on into March. We have a FA Cup tie in the round of 16. That's the furthest we've ever got. Be nice to have a cup run. Be nice to win the FA Cup. I think, to be honest, if you do win the FA Cup, you get a spot in the Europa League, but I could be wrong on that one. But either way, I'm not going to worry about that until next season. But yeah, as you can tell, I've already identified my targets for next season. We need minimum 2 CDMs, maybe 3. We really don't have much cover in that area, and then we need, in my opinion, we need a right back. Other than that, we don't really need anywhere, I don't think. So that'll be my targets. I don't know how much money we're going to get next season. I guess it depends on how far we go in competitions and things, but I'm thinking we'll get probably around 30 to 40 million, which will be enough to bring in Matty Cash, Will Hughes and Calvin Phillips, I would think anyway.
Don't see it quite so often these days, but that's a classic formation and really capable of causing problems here today.
Well, this is the Queen's Park Rangers lineup.
All on over the top for Hector Villalba.
That back four is really important for them. They've got to be strong and solid, but they've got a bit of protection, haven't they?
They have. They should have more than enough.
As they arrive in, it's also Doku had a really good chance there to score, but played it wide, unfortunately. Morgan Santi. Villalba. Into Eze. Eze, lovely skill and a really good effort, just wide.
Well, I think half the crowd, thought no one was going to nestle in the corner of the net there.
Alex McCarthy forward. Winners, Ben, winners.
I heard you ask for forward, but I can't find that name in your contacts. Do you have their phone number?
Eze.
Abira.
I heard you ask for Beery, but I can't find that.
Stop. What a goal from Abira Eze, makes it 1-0. QPR are ahead. And it's that man again, lovely bit of individual skill here. Drags it back inside, lovely little turn, and that finish into the top corner is one to marvel at. That's 21 for the season. And, I'm sure whoever's at the top, maybe Sterling, is pushing. Oh, nearly nicked that one too. I didn't get it, will they? As well.
I think with good reason.
Well, those defenders would have watched all the DVDs, but they're in for a tough test today, given the number of goals.
Get here again. Go on, lad. Villalba arriving. Still Hector Villalba somehow. Goes to Cazorla. Finds Tarat. Looking for Villalba again. Can't get there.
It's good play.
Causing problems though.
Get a foot in and intercept. Reed. Frank Achiampong.
Well done, Eze. Keep going. For fuck's sake, man.
Frank Achiampong looking to create an opening.
Good challenge by Ben White. Keep going. Great ball. Southampton back in the game. We've been dominating games at the moment. That's poor defensive work. Ben White does well here. Doesn't clear though. And a lovely pass through and a lovely finish. Makes it 1-0.
So away we go at 1-1.
After a good start.
A great tackle, I must
That's where we are. Achiampong. He's scored a few for Southampton this season. Up there after scoring. Finds to Silva. Inside to Eze.
His teammates
Eze with a nice bit of skill. Finds Eddie and Nketiah. Lovely turn.
Can he score? Put them in front.
I don't know what's going on. Cleared away there.
Puff out your cheeks moment and phew. got away with it. There's a penalty at the Emirates, Alan McInally.
It's a penalty for Arsenal. He's put the ball down on the spot. Okay, big opportunity. Can he score? Strike! Yes, he can. Great penalty. No chance, goalkeeper. 27 minutes played. 1-0.
Eagle eyes, as always, from Alan McInally.
Good from Ben White.
Good attacking
Big
play.
corner.
Got a corner from it. And maybe a chance for a goal. Corner played in.
Near post.
Super
Side netted.
header. Narrowly wide.
Yeah, the goalie was rooted to the spot there.
Okay, there's Doku ahead. Well intercepted. And get a hold of it again though. Eze, back to Doku. Doku can enter the box here. Doku across for Eze. He should have done better with that, I feel. Cleared away. Good block. Winners, winners. Well done, Santi. Eze again. Goes to Santi. Needs one more.
That's one way out of that situation with a back heel, but
Direct late challenge. Probably will get a yellow for that.
the referee looks to play the advantage for Southampton. Frank Achiampong.
Well done, Santi. Gineppo. Potential for a cross.
The defenders to get in a good cross.
And White beaten. Not having a good game today. Back post to Silva. Heads it down for them. And it's Che Adams who makes it 2-1 to Southampton. Been a while since we've been behind in games and find ourselves 2-1 down. And it's Jeremy Doku.
With the lead.
Eze.
He's made the interception. I think there's a goal to tell you about from Alan McInally at the Emirates.
It's a goal for Leicester City. 42 minutes played. 1-0.
Great to have Alan McInally out and about for us, and he's brought us
Tried to
right
get
up
yellow
to
for that
date
foul,
again there.
so we'll be careful with him. Avoid going down to 10 men. Not played well defensively today at all. Newell comes out to me. Gets there. Bit of urgency, lad.
The referee has chosen to add on 2 extra minutes.
Eze, go on.
Well, they've lost the ball. Taking on the opposition.
Midfield
and the
battle that we're losing.
as well. Well, that's what he does. He keeps the ball.
Half time, 2-1 down. Not good at all after going 1-0 up too early on. Got to be better in the second half.
And here we go. The referee's blown his whistle, and we're off for the second half. Karapt. Villalba. Santi Cazorla. Karapt.
Work from Tarat. Finds Jada
The
Silva.
cross.
And Nketiah, lovely pass to Eze. First time finish. Wonderful football from QPR. That is fantastic. And yet again, we bounced back early in the second half of games. That was excellent football. And Eze finishes it off for his second of the game. Really starting to rack up the goals.
2 for him on the day.
This is great football. Nice pass into Nketiah. Lovely flick. And that is a first time finish of dreams from Abire Eze.
Brilliant entertainment. The
It's a
scores
2-1.
are level again. Very tight affair here. Well, a real treat in store for you.
It's absolutely
Coverage
smashing
on
this
EA
level of
Sports
football
on
right
the
now.
Premier League fixture for Southampton. They'll be hosting Chelsea.
Yeah, I've had a lot of supporters get excited about it, and I am as well.
Going to be a change for Southampton. A sub's going to come on. How about Queen's Park Rangers in their next game, Alan?
Pass from
They're
Villalba.
playing Leicester City in their next match in the FA Cup 5th round. So much at stake, and I think it will be tense and tight. And
It's a nice ball.
Put them in front. Well, they're happy the back line because the flag has come to their rescue.
We'll
really.
take it, we'll
good
take it.
organisation between those defenders.
And White switches
Nice
to Joe.
straight line.
There's a penalty at the Emirates. Alan
Tarat.
McInally.
It's a penalty
Yes,
for
to
Leicester
Eze.
City.
Nketiah.
He's put the ball down on
Come
the
on,
spot.
Eddie. You're better than that.
He comes, here's a chance,
all know
little
it.
step on the run and a check and a beautiful
Eze's.
penalty. Completely outboxed the
Go on.
goalkeeper. 57
Well done.
minutes
Got
played.
Nketiah ahead.
Well, many thanks.
So we've got Doku, lovely.
Keeping us up to date as usual. He's looking to get in and fire a shot off here.
That's
Now it's
Cazorla.
set to Cazorla. He's got skill with the ball, backing himself in these circumstances.
Oh
A
shit.
chance to break away
Anthony,
now
you got
the
some work to
captain.
do here against Che Adams, who's already got one today. Good block.
That counter-attack didn't work, and they might be counter-attacked themselves now. Very straightforward save for the goalkeeper.
Albert hasn't really turned up today. That can change now.
And they've spread it out wide here.
Nice cut inside. Evades the challenge. Into Eze. Eze goes to Eddie Nketiah. He gets blocked second time. Lucky. It's a terrible finish. It's straight to the goalkeeper. We're going to make some subs of our own now. We keep Nketiah on the pitch. We'll bring on Ryan Kent. Bring on Hadji. And short, actually, we'll bring on Madja. He did score in the last game. I'm hoping he can score again today. Nketiah scored. Cazorla's ball in. Looking for Josh Madja. Out of the way. Doku. Back to Cazorla. Should be onside. Still Santi. Finds Eze. Ah, terrible from Josh Madja. Abdus. Get it back in the danger area. Cazorla.
Santi Cazorla.
To Eze. Silver and Kent. Goes to Kent.
The goal that would put them in front doesn't look
Lovely
too
cut
far
inside
away
from
the way
Ryan
they're
Kent.
playing. To put them in front.
Lovely spin. Go on, Ryan.
Could take them on here.
Ryan Kent toying with them. Lovely pass to De Silva. Good block.
Well, here's a chance.
Excellent work from Ryan
In
Kent.
front from the corner. And in it
Block. Ball goes in.
Good
Head of the way.
defending.
Only for his Doku.
Decent cross.
Finds Ben White. Terrible pass.
Untidy work.
He's had a really poor game today, considering the rest of the season he's had. Mankir up against their goal, one of their goal scorers.
We seem to see a pass there that none of us could see from
Finds Eze.
where we're commentating
Madja
from.
ahead. Lovely spin from Josh. Good challenge from Southampton. It's a great ball.
Now it's
Off the
offside,
offside.
and it looks as though they might be in
Would
to
have been
score.
otherwise, for sure.
Closing minutes for
Cazorla.
Southampton, and they're in
Goes to
trouble.
Mankir.
It's not going to be a
Doku
complicated
ahead.
approach now. Long balls into the
Eze,
box.
back to
Any
Doku.
angle.
Go on.
It's all about trying to win that first
Got
header.
Eze with him.
Still got a bit to do, but this is promising.
It will be Eze. Left footed finish. Good save. Another corner. Cazorla will take. It's all us. Pushed away. Falls to Doku. Ampadu. Ah, centre backs have let us down. Eze's pressure from the corner.
Now the countdown is to 10 minutes
Ooh,
left.
they get a bit mixed up there. Mankio pushing high.
Yoshida. Oriol Romeo.
Ball over the top is a good one. He's onside.
Well, here he goes. It's good to see a player do this.
Southampton get a winner. Ampadu clears. It's not away though. And a chance. Good save. It will be pulled back for the foul.
It's going to be a free kick.
Even though the foul was afterwards. Dangerous area for Alamada.
A change of personnel.
Might give something different here.
Well, what a great opportunity
Not.
this
They're
is
going
to
to go for
take
goal.
the
It's up and over the wall and off the crossbar. Magic clears. Eze one more. Cazorla, knock it down for Doku. Go on.
Chance to go
Get your legs going.
with pace.
Into Madja. Madja's got Eze making a steaming run. Gonna be enough. Go on, Josh. Keep going.
Well, coming to the end of the game.
Keeps a hold of it. That'll do.
Still. What about looking
As long as we have
forward
got
to their
possession,
next game?
there's every chance we can score. Lovely work by Hadji. Finds Mankio.
They fought pretty hard.
We'll attack the box here.
Hit top gear, so I think it'll be fair to
Mankio
praise
drags
that
it back.
this finish is
It's
level.
with Eze. Eze near post. Off the bar. Ryan Kent is in. Ryan Kent in the last minute of the game has just won us it with an acrobatic finish. 3-2. Come on. We've come back from 2-0 down to win 3-2. Lovely work. We've been knocking on their door all afternoon in the second half. It's off the bar from Eze, and Ryan Kent gets there first. Reacts the quickest. That's a great finish as well from Ryan Kent. Pretty sure he flew there. And that's a big goal for Ryan Kent, and a big goal for QPR in our push for that European spot. And 3-2, if we can hold on to this now for the last couple of minutes, is humongous. Ake Paul, you've got to be careful. There's still time. There's definitely still time. There's definitely still time for Southampton. Good challenge. Needs to go. Has to go away. The cross will come in. Ben White's not there. Newball holds on. Hold on. Boot it.
to do a little bit.
Get in! That's a massive, massive 3 points for QPR.
Oh, well, Alan, what an exciting match.
We managed to turn the game around from 2-1 down. It wasn't 2-0, it was 2-1. And fantastic performance. Eze with man of the match, but Ryan Kent's goal alone was massive. Arsenal and Leicester drew, which is perfect for us in our chase for those European spots. We're in such good form at the minute. We don't.
Right, can you chat to us for a second about the match?
It was a great performance from Eze.
Thanks so much.
Youth squad monthly report. Cameron Davis gets worse and worse. Liam Harris as well in there. That's one thing we do need to improve upon next year is looking at potential players. We're going to promote Liam Harris for sure. And even if we sell him on, it doesn't really matter. Doku's up to an 80. You're doing great, Doku. Lundstrom's up to a 77. Seems like a lot of people are going up. Let's have a look. Doku. Nebel's up. Seems to be about it. Some training to do though. So Samuel's up to 77. Lovely stuff. We're not going to play this game against Leicester, but I do want to see where we are in the Premier League. Who's left in this competition? Chelsea, City. They'll knock each other out. United, Arsenal. So there's not going to be too many teams left. I'm assuming it's going to be Spurs, City, Liverpool, United. That's if we beat Leicester. But we'll take a look at the Premier League. We are in 6th now. Chelsea still have a game in hand, which is against maybe Southampton. I don't know who their game in hand is, but they have City coming up. But yeah, we are sat in 6th, which is extremely good, and we're 3 points off Wolves. Again, they have a game in hand, so that'll be an interesting one, but we'll see. We're doing very, very well at the moment. It's just a lot of draws, isn't it? We've got the most draws out of anyone in the top 10. Actually, we have the most draws in the league, joint with Crystal Palace, which is a lot. But we're getting better. It's very close at the top between Liverpool and City, but I'm sure City will win their game in hand. But yeah, at the moment we're in 6th, but realistically we're probably in 7th. But we're definitely pushing for that top 4. 5th place is what I want, but if we can get top 4, then I'm obviously not going to complain about Champions League football, am I? And we're going to leave it there for now. My body's like a city, I'm touring it. There's no way that I'm ignoring this.